hits and scored 2 runs to make it 3-1. And Brady came in to close it and got 3 up, 3 down. And Wells actually threw a kid out trying to steal second. It was just a great way to end the ball game. Proud of our fight last night. Both teams played hard. They pitched well. It was just a great fight for both teams. But I'm just glad we came out on top.
And you mentioned Grace and Simsboro, 2 of the top 2 teams in Class B. So kind of talking about how big it is to be able to get to see teams like that during the regular season, that there's a good chance you can see again in the playoffs or even in Sulphur.
Yeah, sometimes we don't like playing those teams, but it just worked out where, we're like, hey, we never see those guys, and they were coming to our tournament. We just thought it was a good matchup for us, and we saw where they were at and where we were at, and we're like, hey, let's see how we match up. And again, man, anytime you see those guys from Shooters, Weston, Simsboro District, I mean, they're going to be good ball clubs.
And so moving on to today's game that just completed, 11-1 run rule win over Northside Christian, but it wouldn't really look like it was trending that way for about the first 4.5 innings. So just kind of talk about the game a little bit as a whole.
Yeah, Talon, I thought pitched well the first couple innings, went out in the third, 0-0, and I felt like he kind of worked too much behind, and we walked a couple of guys, and I just made the decision to go. Didn't want to pitch Brady, but I said, you know what, the way we were swinging the bat early in the game, I said I better go try to shut them down now and keep this game from getting away from us or walking too many runs in. So I did that, and Brady did a good job. But early in the game, I feel like we didn't get some calls being off the plate that were called strikes, and we got to adjust to that. But we didn't do that, and again, I know a couple of our guys were like, hey, coach, he's calling way off the plate, and it is what it is. We got to be able to adjust to it. We didn't. Then we got in, hit a couple home runs, and finally broke it open there. But it's baseball. I just felt like we were kind of sleeping a little bit through the game. We were not in the game as much as I would like. And you're going to get that sometimes with high school kids. Again, thinking, hey, we should beat this team. They probably looked at the record thinking, hey, we should beat this team easy. But, nothing's given in baseball. You got to go out and earn it. But I'm proud of the way we ended the game and got out of here with a W.
And mentioned the home runs. We had a couple balls landed on I-49 today, a couple of big shots. First one, Cooper Courtright in the third. Northside Christian took a 1-0 lead and answered right back with the home run by Courtright. But then another home run in the fifth is really what kind of got things going. So did that really just kind of get everybody going, get them hyped up and say, okay, we can run away?
Yeah, Cooper was a big home run. I mean, that was a good opposite field home run, good hit. And then Brady was like, hey, Coach, we should be hitting this pitcher. I'm going to go up there and look for a good fastball and try to drive it. And he did. And I felt like that finally got us over the top and got us going. And then, like I said, the next inning we had a couple good hits, and then we got that kid out of the game and, wound up 10 running them.
And some good discipline at the plate today, too. 16 free bags today for Grace. 14 walks drawn, 2 hitters plunked by the ball. So it's really important to be able to come back from a close game and run away with it if you're keeping your eye on the ball that well at the plate.
Yeah, and it's important. We talk about it all the time, swinging at strikes, and leave the balls alone. And we're trying to be a very good disciplined team with that. And, sometimes we feel like we don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands too close. We want them competing and swinging. But we feel like we got 5 or 6 guys in line. They know what a strike is. And again, credit to our guys for being able to get on and get it done.
And then our player of the game today is Cooper Courtright. Solo home run, 2 RBI double, 3 RBIs, drew a walk on the base. Just big night from him, getting some runs across the board and getting balls in play.
Yeah, senior came through today. Was excited for him. We thought about throwing a little bit, but he was a little sore, so we took the day off with that. But he showed up offensively, man. I mean, Cooper's been here, done that. He's leading by example.
And this is going to wrap up y'all's participation in the Grace tournament. A couple more games still going on, but looking forward to next week. We got 2 more district games against Monterey coming up on Tuesday and Wednesday. Talk a little bit about Monterey and what's going on.
Monterey, they just split with Harrisonburg. They played at Harrisonburg. Harrisonburg wins that game 10-2. They go back to Monterey, and Monterey pulls the upset 6-3. And we got to go on the road to Monterey, and there's never an easy game at Monterey. We got to show up and come ready to play. And our pitching staff, they're going to give us a chance every night. I say it all the time. They're going to give us a chance. You just got to be able to score a few runs and hopefully do it early.
And one thing, just an observation I make, I love baseball tournaments because you get to see a bunch of different teams come together. And there are teams from all over the state coming over here to LA. We have Simsboro coming down from northwest Louisiana, Covington coming all the way up from the North Shore, Franklin Parish coming down. It's fun for me. Is it interesting for you to see all these different teams come around, like people you don't see all the time, and kind of see what's different, what's new with them?
No, it really is. Every year we get somebody new to come over, and we enjoy it. And so many people. West Washington was telling me yesterday, Coach Tommy said, "I love coming to your park. It's a unique park. They think it's beautiful. They love coming here, and we welcome them here every year." Covington actually emailed me back in August about the tournament, and Coach Drag and their guys do a good job, man. We're excited to have them, and we welcome them back.
Fantastic. Coach Brown,
Appreciate
good win
it.
again today.
Yeah, thank you.
Looking forward to the next one. So this has been another presentation of GSPN-Grace Warrior Baseball. Warriors win today 11-1. Got a 3-1 win over Simsboro last night. They finished their own tournament 2-0. Moving on to next week, we'll be on the road at Monterey on Tuesday, but the following day on Wednesday, we'll be back right here at Merrill Blackburn Field at Josh Brown Stadium to face those same Monterey Wolves. So make sure and stay tuned. If you can't make it to the park, which you should, make sure and tune in to us on GSPN, your home for Warrior Baseball all year long. I'm Alex Newell. Thank you and good evening.
Good job, guys.
Thank you, sir. We collect that other mic.